Hey everybody, welcome to the PUL game. We've got Columbus Pride and Minnesota Strike introing the teams here. Cool, I'm Malik Smoot, PUL Commissioner, and I'm joined by...
Hey, I'm Strat, Executive Director for the PUL.
And I'm Nick. I'm a volunteer for Columbus Pride.
I hope y'all are just as excited as we are to watch this game.
Number 14, Sammy Wong. Number 16, Riley Kuznicki. Number 19, AJ Yuthi. Number 20, Charlotte Kerner. Number 21, Mallory Griffith. Number 22, Mary Turner. Number 23, Kira Crook. Number 24, Jessica Larson. Number 25, Riley Dixon. Number 26, Chelsea Zhu. Number 28, Bailey Perkins. Number 29, Emmy the Mantis Schroeder. Number 38, Jenny Perry.
Looks like Pride has quite the lineup today.
Number 46, Graham Cunningham. Number 47, Penny Wu. Number 76, Sophia Vaccaro.
Penny Wu, current board member.
And number 78, Tiffany Pico.
Also a force to be reckoned with.
Your Columbus Pride is coached by the Ben Murphy.
As we gather today, we would like to acknowledge the land that we occupy as the ancestral temporary territory of the Shawnee, Potomac, Delaware, Miami, Peoria, Seneca, Wyandot, Ojibwe, and Cherokee people. Specifically, we are on the land ceded in the 1795 Treaty of Greenville and the forced removal of tribes in the Indian Removal Act of 1830. We honor the resiliency of the tribal nations and recognize the historical context that it has and continues to affect the indigenous people of this land. We would also like to acknowledge that while we have the privilege to be here together, we are a distraction from other ongoing events including war, pandemic, racism, and anti-queer legislation. Among others in the U.S. and internationally, please join us in acknowledging these events with a moment of reflection.
Well, it is a beautiful day here at Fort Obetz. It is unusually hot for Ohio.
All right.
And there's a little bit of wind. Malika, Strat, who are some powerhouse players we're going to see here today? Who are the threats on the field right now?
Yeah, I was saying earlier, Penny Wu. All right.
Sarah Mondeshine on Strike is also another PUL board member. Shout out to the work they all do. I see a Holly Denacor. I wonder if they're related to another Denacor we know.
Dominica, Natalie, Yitty,
Looks like Pride is coming out on D-line, with Minnesota Strike starting on offense.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Use your chairs, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
PUL goes up. Falls a little further than half field. Looks like Pride is coming out in person defense to start it off. Getting some handler movement back and forth.
A little bit of a sag there on the handler D. And a turn. Pride with the disc. Looks like maybe Dominica Sutherland. She needs to get it off the sideline. And she puts it
Oh,
deep.
great save.
In the red zone now. Wheel cut back to Dominica and no goal. Strike with the disc, far sideline. Puck goes up. Looks like it's out of bounds, and it is. In Ultimate, the disc will come back into play where it went out of bounds if no one touched it or made a play on it going out of bounds. Pride with the disc, they center it. And the disc moving across the field. And another turn. Disc back to Strike. Centering.
It's an interesting start to the game. What's that? 4?
Back to Pride. Are you trying to count turnovers?
Looks like the wind may be coming into play here on these deeper shots, making it hard to read the disc.
Yeah, that deep look definitely tailed off straight.
Ooh, a turn in the red zone.
Strike
Backs
with a good
against the
chance of
wall.
score here.
Oh. Tried to thread that needle, did not work. Dominica in the center with the
what
disc.
also players call a gift. Truly a gift.
Definitely looks a little junky on the Strike defense here. Little handler sag. With person downfield. Those Pride handlers are all close together.
Oh wow, great attempt. Is that Mantis?
Nice.
Strike with the disc on the sideline, centering. Working her way downfield. Really looks like Strike's having trouble getting open.
Another shot going up and just out of reach. I feel
Almost
like these
halfway
windy
through the
games,
first quarter.
yeah, almost. These windy games are where the grinding players seem to shine, able to just last out these long points.
For sure, whoever comes out with this point, that's gonna be big.
Trapped on the sideline here, trying to find a way to swing it off. And another goal line turn by Pride.
Strike with the disc and the score.
What a way to start the
1-0
game.
strike.
Yeah, no kidding. What do we think the teams will need to do in this wind?
That's a Minnesota strike score. Number 17.
It appears very strong, very tricky to get used to for starters.
Well, I could see the strike defense playing underneath their cutters, forcing them to go deep and making it easier to secure a block or force a bad throw. I would imagine we see some zone come out maybe, try and slow the game down, and get some easier opportunities later in the game, especially if the players start getting tired. Otherwise, I'm assuming we'll just need to see quick or slow movement, patient movement up the field, just taking easy throws and walking it all the way up into the end zone.
All right, let's see what they do.
Strike with the pull. Again, short pull. The wind must be coming downfield.
Pride with the disc.
Yardage again, some short unders, swinging back towards the middle. Getting off the sideline here would really open up some things for the Pride offense. Right to the middle by the end zone. Great chance to score. And
What did I say?
throw.
Can you
Big
move?
side.
Wow, what a great one. Yes. That's one way to answer.
Columbus score. Assisted. Katie Wu to Mallory Griffith.
Score is tied up at 1s. Pride is pulling to strike.
You definitely see a Penny commanding that offense, telling where she wanted people to go. And Pride responding. That was a very quick point. Let's see if they can shake up strike again.
Strike working it down. Puck goes up. And it works. Quick,
And
easy score for
yeah.
strike.
Perfect placement just in front of the receiver, letting the wind push it down right into their hands. What a shot.
That's a Minnesota strike goal. Number 7, Danielle Byers to number 9, Sarah Helm.
That was number 7, Danielle Byers, to number 9, Sarah Helm. It seems like the teams are starting to figure out the wind now and take it, use it to their advantage when they're heading downwind.
Yeah, I imagine we're going to see quite a few deep looks to this end zone, just like that.
Pennywood picking up the disc. Immediate huck downfield. Blocked by the strike defense.
This is what we call huck and play defense when you're playing in the wind.
Immediate shot response. Doesn't look like it's going to connect. Chelsea Zoo picking up the disc. Looks inside, getting yardage upfield. Swinging it across the side of the field. Working to the middle, little give-go action. And a break throw completing for another score for Columbus Pride.
That's a Columbus score, number 47, Penny Wu, to number 26, Chelsea Zoo.
So Pride pulled to start the game. Pulling now. On cert, has there been a break? I don't think so.
No, not yet. There was that first point. Pride had an opportunity right on the red zone to score, but since I don't think either team has crossed half field going upwind. The pools are barely doing so.
Strike with the disc in the center. Resetting. Looking.
Huge bid attempt by the Pride defense. Strike continuing to move it up the field.
It worked before, it works again. Oh, something happened. Looks like a foul was called.
Yeah, I'm not sure I had a good enough view. Did either of you see what happened? Appears uncontested.
Contested foul. Disc starts on the goal line. Another goal for Minnesota Strike. Downwind seems like the way to go.
That's going to be number 17, Adrian Baker, to number 10, Jane Cook.
Number 10, Jane Cook.
We haven't seen either team have much opportunity to score upwind. What do we think defense needs to do to pull that out? Keep
I
the
know, I'm
disc
seeing
out
a lot
of
of-
Blue's hand for starter.
Big open undercuts. There we go. Now they're doing a handler sag to help stifle it a little bit. Ooh,
Tico with
nice
the
crossfield throw. Oh,
wow. Wow, I thought that was coming back. I thought that was money.
Pride with the disc. Resetting. Little handler weave there. It's going up.
Ooh. Oh, so close.
Seems like both teams like to score in that front corner there.
Another shot goes up. Jump ball brought down by Columbus Pride. What a quick turnover.
Looks like a foul on the throw.
Strike with a disc. Moving it to the force side. Slight misread on the disc there. Columbus Pride picks up. Shot through two defenders near the goal line. Can they put it in? And a break throw for the score, Columbus Pride.
Shad, it's like they heard you. Like, all right, not gonna score in that corner. Let's pick the other one.
They're like,
Columbus.
yeah.
Oh, number 26, Chelsea Zoo to number 4, Rachel Mass.
Echo that for the viewers.
Hey, we
at
got
home.
less than a minute left in the first
26.
quarter.
Number 26, Chelsea Zoo to number 4, Rachel Mass.
As a reminder, PUL rules, the clock stops after every score in the first 3 quarters. This quarter will end with last possession. So the clock may run out, but whichever team has the disc will be able to continue that play.
Another short pull. Picking up in midfield. Gets an undercut to the force side. Straight up the
Cutters seem
sideline.
pretty deep.
Big shot goes up.
Oof.
Oh,
Wow. Oh,
Great bid attempt. Looks like it just popped out on the landing there.
absolutely. Those are the hardest. It's like, so close.
Time just ended for the quarter, so
Right.
Pride will finish this possession. And there it is. That is the first
In
quarter.
that's the
You said it.
quarter.
And that's the
Finishing first quarter tied.
score.
Columbus Pride 3, Minnesota Strike 3.
3. We have a tied game, folks.
This wind is doing quite a number on both teams.
So the pole direction should change for this quarter, correct? How do you two think that's going to impact the gameplay of the second quarter?
Pride fans, we're gonna have a little trivia here at the first quarter. We're gonna give you some fun facts of a Columbus Pride player. And you
Yeah, it will definitely make a difference on break attempts. I believe the pull will be coming from downwind.
Yeah, so
It's
hopefully it'll
almost an
get a
easy.
little bit past.
I'm gonna say that one more time. She loves spicy food.
Go ahead, Malika.
It'd be it could be an easy score for defense to get a break. We've seen, neither one of the teams have really been able to move the disc past half field going upwind. That would definitely be a challenge.
Now, do we know, did Minnesota drive here for this game, or did they fly in? Would that be too far of a drive?
I think that would be too far. You wouldn't
Yeah.
find me doing it. How about that?
Malika, you're in the Ohio area. Do you know some of these players?
I do. I played with quite a few of the Pride players at Ohio State. A couple also are from Cincinnati, so I played with different club teams there. So yeah, there's plenty of talent. I also forgot at the beginning. Corinne Pruitt and Mary Turner, also former Fever gals, great downfield players. Corinne is very much a can do anything. Call her champ. She's champ.
I'd say that's about 15 yards farther than the upwind pulls.
For sure. Let's see how Strike uses it. Pride can maintain possession and stay calm and continue swinging. I think they have a chance of getting this upwind score.
Looks like Strike's running a junk. They have a handler sag, a mid, and
Pride's just walking it up the field. Keep walking.
Penny Wu with the disc in the middle. And she gets it through the front wall. Back to Penny.
And Tiffany Lim.
Back to Wu. Getting it through the wall.
Oh, what a great grab.
Working it down the field. And a turn.
No.
Another turn. Back to Pride.
Gift. Truly a gift.
Through the wall. Can Strike set up their zone again? Looks like they're mostly person at this point.
Depth perception is a little tricky watching it. I'm like, oh my goodness, they're so close. Probably was fine pass. Another turn.
On the sideline, Strike working to center it. Up the field, open player. Still moving. There's a few players unguarded.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Just outside the end zone.
Not in.
And a goal for Strike.
And there it is. Downwind break.
The first break of the game to Minnesota Strike. That's going to be. It's going to be number 9, Sarah Helm, to number 55, Courtney Walby.
Columbus Pride 3, Minnesota Strike 4.
Columbus did a great job of just swinging it and working the zone down the field, taking shots through the cup when they had the chance. But at the end of the day, they weren't able to convert it. And Strike had a great shot to the end zone using that downwind like we've talked about all day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's still plenty of game left, plenty of time, plenty of opportunity for the Wind to decide to change its mind. And see how if Minnesota can keep this lead.
Pride with the disc on the close sideline, working to center it.
Ah!
Losing yards and the disc. Oof. All right, we'll see if Strike can keep it here.
If that that was a great throw. It's been windy. Those throws have been hard.
For sure. Just I want an upwind score.
One maybe. Oh, good grab. Oh wait, that's defense. All right.
21, Sarah Monchi with a
Great
defensive
defense.
sky.
Oh, we've got a call. Pick call.
What's the weather like there? I guess, Malika, you're not in Columbus. But Ohio, generally.
Nick, you're there, right?
I am. I'm here at the stadium right now. It's warm weather for the first time in a while. It's close to 70, 80 degrees, and then quite windy, as we've seen today. But great ultimate weather.
Beautiful.
Really going to test these players' throws.
Strike, getting close.
Up on the sideline here.
Center it. They find an open player, but not in bounds.
If Strike can score the upwind break here, that's going to be a massive momentum shift, putting them 2 ahead. Columbus with another chance to score now.
Turn, back to Strike.
Strike with a
Can
great
slow
break
it down.
opportunity right now.
Center it and run their end zone set. Wow, threading the needle, bobbling it, and it's a goal! Alright. Our first upwind break. Wait, that was a hold, wasn't it?
No, that was a break.
Alright.
We've got number 11, Rachel Johnson, to number 21, Sarah Monshine.
Rachel Johnson to number 21, Sarah Monshine.
Sarah Monshine, PUL board member, putting in the work.
This is huge for Strike. Now they're up 2 points, and they get to play defense going downwind, forcing Pride to really take their time here while they're in the hot seat.
Downwind pull, fielded by Pride, gaining yards. Few more past center field. Centering. Woo with the disc. She puts it deep. Ooh, it was in her hands. Wonder if there'll be a call. No call.
I thought that was it. No call,
Yes.
man.
Great throw by Penny.
I say, what a great effort on that grab. Great defense. It was just great ultimate. all around. Everyone gets a star.
Strike working it downfield now, downwind. Big Huck coming up. Putting it long. For a quick score. A layout
Wow.
catch.
As the disc is falling further away. Sweet grab.
Yeah. In the air.
Minnesota strike goal, number 11, Rachel Johnson, to number 10, Jane Cook.
We got number 11, Rachel Johnson, and number 10, Jane Cook, with the amazing layout into the back corner of the end zone.
Obviously, it can't
Shrek
be
is
biased.
just running away with this.
Yeah. I'm a fan of all teams in the PUL. I am originally from Minnesota, so I do have a Minnesota nice leaning for the strike players here.
Ooh, great. Let's get some rivalry. Yeah. All right. Let's make this happen. Do you know any of these strike players?
You know, that sun is blinding to the players, and for us, it's hard to see those numbers. But it's been a while since I've lived in Minnesota. I will say my brother and sister-in-law still live in Minnesota. My brother was at YCC tryouts today in Minnesota, helping out. He'll be assistant coaching one of the teams. So the Stratton family
great.
ultimate legacy lives on.
Yeah, your whole family. Well, you and your
You
brothers.
know, that's how it starts. Yeah. Pull coming up. Upwind from strike. Fielded by Pride. Is that Penny? You know, she dyed her hair blonde, and I think it is. Oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah, give it to Woo. There's a junk here.
yeah,
We
like you were
got
saying,
a
it's a
handler's
bit hard to
tag.
see. It's I'm going purely based on body movement. Like, oh yeah, I recognize that run.
See, I've only seen Penny's head
Let
on the
us know if
Zoom.
we're accurate. Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
good idea. Hopefully Pride can hold them here in this corner of death.
I'll be for
Working it up the field. Jamming it up the sideline. Back to Penny.
easy diva Penny.
Nice put. Come on, go get it.
Is that
Yes!
the what? Did that just
Gotta love a clap catch layout.
Wow! What a run! What a throw!
Number 47, Penny Wu to number 6, Corinne Pruitt. Also another
I knew that
former
was champ.
UL board member. Champs.
Imagine we'll be seeing
You know,
quite a
young-
bit of that connection.
I hope so. You know, in a young sport like ours, the best players, the player leaders, are also the leaders of the governance of the sport, leading at the league level and at the team level.
Yeah, Pruitt, Turner, and Jazerski, possibly, are owners of this Columbus Pride team.
Oh, wow. That was Dominica Sutherland with the pull, fielded by Strike. Resetting. Centering and gaining yards up the field. Number 55 with the disc. Strike does have good movement back and forth across the field and gaining yards at the same time. Big gainer here. Another. Keeping it up. There's a call.
Was it up though?
You know, from here. From here in DC, it looked up.
Best perspective here in Cincinnati, it was down. It was on the ground for 10 seconds before it came back up.
Dominica Sutherland picking up.
Cincinnati is closer, so.
Yeah, I guess it is by the way people move their bodies. I've also only ever seen Dominica on the Zoom. We were in a book club together during the pandemic. But you can kind of tell. Working it across the field. Looking to, gain some big yards.
Oh.
Back to Sutherland with a big huck.
Oh! Is it?
Oh, just out of reach.
So
Now,
close.
Nick, has the wind changed? Because that huck went up easy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. That might have just been a power boost shot. It looked like the wind may have pushed the disc up a little bit, making it harder to read there. But I'm pretty sure the wind is still coming in the same location. There are no flags on the field, which would make it a little easier to judge the wind. But from the booth, I can't get a good feel on it right now.
You don't want to
maybe at
like
halftime
stick your hand out the window. That'll get it. It won't get it.
Put a jersey on a pole.
Yeah.
Sutherland picking up on the close sideline. We'll see if she boosts it or tries to get it off the sideline. There it goes. Easy yards. Oh. Bounces out of the hands. Is there a call? No call. Back to Strike. Centering it. Big yards here. Uncovered player. And a huck. Good opportunity.
Oh, is it too far?
A little far.
Really making these downfill cutters work.
Strike playing person defense again. A little bit of a switchy D. I'm surprised they don't go back to that junk they were running earlier. That worked well for them. And Sutherland boosts it. Blocked by Strike.
Dominica Sutherland is able to get these shots to the end zone. It seems like the defense is just always there to either put enough pressure on and force a turn or just get in the way for the block.
Oh. Tight space there. And try and get that throw off. It was close. Timeout called. A good move. Veteran move. Get some water. Take a couple deep breaths.
Ooh, with 15 seconds left.
That's a Columbus Pride timeout. During this timeout, we'd like to wish Judy Stump a happy birthday. Thanks for coming out to
This
support
quarter will
Columbus
end the
Pride.
same as the first on the last possession. depending on how Pride plays, this could be the last possession. Oh, 5 seconds.
We're at almost the end
What
of
do
the
we think they're gonna
second
come out
quarter. Clock goes
with
off.
from this timeout?
Quarter will end. In quarter 4, it will end with a buzzer.
Looks like they're setting up in an end zone set. Probably going to try and take their time and secure this point so that they have a closer margin going into the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like there may be some subs on the field as well. Penny Wu picking up the disc. Queen of the force side, buzzer goes off. And to the force
And
side
they found
And
it
a
in the
score.
end zone.
Pride.
Look at
We're all
that.
excited about that.
Love an upwind score. Great.
That's the Columbus Pride right at the end of the second quarter.
Score coming off a
Does that make
timeout.
it?
Like it's
To Sammy Wong.
Columbus Pride 5, Minnesota Strikes 6. End of the second half. No, end of the first half. This is Minnesota Strike's debut PUL game. They were set to join during the second season. As we all know, the Bikini hit, and they decided to sit out for the championship series. This is their first time taking the field as a PUL team, and they've got a lead.
We'll be going to a full break during the halftime, so we'll be back in 10 minutes. We'll see you then. And we're back this sunny afternoon in Columbus at Fortress Obitz. Players are taking the field. Columbus will be starting to our right. Who's pulling to who?
This could be a game. Who can correctly guess the start of each quarter? You get a special shout out. I shouldn't make these promises. I'm
Okay, so in the first half
I
it
can make
went
these
left
promises.
to right and then right to left, and in the second half they go right to left and then left to right. Is that right? Did that make any sense?
I think I understand what you're saying. In terms of end zone switching, I believe so. It looks like it'll be a mirror of what we started the game with. So Columbus Pride pulling to Minnesota Strike from the upwind end zone. So Minnesota Strike will have to work upwind on this O point.
We have Penny and Dominica on the field at the same time. Here we go. They're looking to crush. Get a break here.
Starting off with a great pull.
Person defense by Pride. Strike working it up the field. Big gainer. Reset. Another gainer.
Good pressure by Pride.
Just working it downfield. Centering. And a turn.
Oh,
Penny Wu with the disc. Big cut coming up.
big huck. Down to Mant.
Just out
Oh,
of reach.
Manta's so close.
Strike with the disc. Did they keep it in bounds? I think they did. Centering. Big downfield shot. Nice throw to space. Resetting. Centering. Will they run their end zone set? Ooh, miscue.
Bit of a
Back to Pride.
miscue. If Pride can get this downwind break
Centering.
or really get them that
In
momentum they
yards.
need.
Really working it down the field. Disc in the hands of Wu. Centering, gaining yards.
That's a champ.
Big downfield pass. Keep working it up.
Great find. Will this be it? Oh, it's tailing. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, Pride.
Yeah, it really looked
Really
like
worked that downwind.
Strike slowed down on defense on that one.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's got to be hard to maintain your intensity this late into what's been a bear of a game with this wind.
Yep.
Do you think
they
at
gotta
this
maintain.
point Strike is focusing on their downwind scores and letting
Ooh,
maybe
good question.
letting defense be a little easier?
Could be. We'll see what they put out on offense here. Columbus Pride pulling upwind. It's a close game here. I think that was Penny Wu with the pull. That is our longest upwind pull we've seen. Past the reverse brick mark.
Look at
Let's
that.
go.
Past the brick. Record books, write it down, folks.
I
Write
played
it
with
down.
Penny Wu last summer. She was our premier D-line puller on Columbus Cocktails last season.
Wow.
And she continues to bring that talent to Columbus Pride.
Strike with the disc, centering, working it downfield, downwind, gaining yards. 15 yards out from the end zone here. Knocking on the doorstep, and a quick score. 7-5. Minnesota Strike. And we're hearing that the scoreboard on our stream, we're going to check if that matches the scoreboard in the arena. Looks like it's 7-6 Minnesota Strike to Columbus Pride. And we've got that updated. Thank you, Benjamin. Want to shout out Quad Media. We are partnering with Quad Media this season. Benjamin from Quad is our broadcasting director, and he helps us with these remote studio productions so that we can commentate from near and far. Pull coming up from Strike. Fielded by Pride. Pride going downwind now. Working it up the field, resetting. And
We
really
got Champ,
just...
Mary, Tico really working together. That's probably, going on 6 years of being on the same team?
That'll build chemistry.
Great job. Swinging across the field gives them another look and more yards. Looks like they're about to set it up again. Shut down by the mark there.
Oh,
And into that
Tiffany
corner they
Lim
love.
taking that point away. Tiffany said, "Oh, Penny's not here. Put me in, coach. I'll do it." She did it.
That's going to be number 4, Rachel Mass, to number 78, Tiffany Tico Lim.
It's one of the great things about Ultimate. Everyone gets a nickname.
I gave her nickname. Fun fact.
Oh, yeah? Tell us that story.
I'm going to claim that fame. Another time. Build some suspense.
Another time. Tied up at 7s. Gotta love these evening games. Half sun, half shade. I'll just try to get to the shady side so you can score. Dominica Sutherland with the pull. Big upwind pull. Not quite as far as Penny's, but it'll do.
Can you tell we like Penny?
Strike with the disc. Up line.
Ooh.
And a punt from Strike. And it's caught in bounds in the back of the end zone. Love that.
Oh, I cannot wait for that replay. That absolutely needs to be a highlighted reel. Just like back pocket. Oh yeah, let me just. Oop, got it. Great grab. The grab, the toe of the line. Nick, could you see who that was?
I think I heard number 7, Daniel Byers, who has also played for Scandal in the past. Wonder when she was in DC.
Yeah, because that catch was scandalous.
Ooh, yeah.
You're right.
A
I'll
lot of
stop.
people
I'll
visit
stop.
DC, but pull coming up from strike.
Quickly
In the
getting
hands
the
of Penny
disc
Wu.
moving.
Resetting to Wu. And a big punt goes up. Ooh,
Oh,
almost.
that grab would have been completed. That would have been another one for the highlight reel. That's such a hard angle
Yeah, in the
to
sun, I'm
get.
telling you, you gotta get to the shady side.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks like there's a bit of chatter on the field. Alright, disc is live. Some tight defense by Pride.
Ooh,
Alright, a coverage sack. They were not able to get that disc off. Penny Wu with the disc. Working it up the field, back to Wu. And an easy score. Tied up at 8. 8-8. Columbus Pride, Minnesota Strike.
now that we have the correct score, I'm like, ooh, on the edge of my seat.
Columbus score number 4.
Very close game.
Penny Wu 2. Chelsea Wu.
Did I hear that right? Penny Wu to Chelsea Zoo. Penny Wu to someone for sure. Dominica Sutherland with the disc, ready to pull. Next game we'll learn more than 2 of the players' names, we promise. Big pull coming up. Ooh, just a half field though. Strike fielding the disc, gaining yards. The
Great
punt
strike,
goes
Tucker.
up and
Oh,
it works. Another goal for Strike. 9-8.
Those quick goals are so great for the offense. You can just put your defense out there and keep grinding down the other team, especially in these windy points like this.
Ooh, good point. Nick, did you hear who that was? Did you catch the numbers of the players?
Not this past point, I am sorry. We are having difficulties in the booth up here.
No worries. I do hear the chicken dance though. That's fun.
is that what that is? Was
I can confirm we had the chicken dance going on the sideline and over the loudspeakers in Fortress Obets.
Can confirm. Pull coming up from Strike. There
I
we
would
go,
love
making
to
it to the
see
brick
more
mark. Let's
end zone
go.
celebration. Wow, the second one of the game.
The wind may be
That
dying
was a
down a
quick
bit
disc
now.
movement from Pride. Working it up the
I'm
field.
really liking those short right in front in cuts.
Penny Wu with the
Flip.
huck. And a good read in the
Great read.
sun. Tying it up again, 9-9. They're keeping it a game. What do you think Columbus Pride talked about at halftime? It really looks like they're, working on that quick disc movement, lots of resets for the handlers.
If I had to guess, I'd say they try to break through the junky sort of handler zone that Strike is throwing out and trying to abuse the downwind as much as they can to just rattle off quick points, which seems to be what they've been doing these past couple ones. We had 47 Penny Wu to number 4 Rachel Mass there for the score for Pride. Really, I think the telling quarter will be this fourth quarter here once we go back to the reversing the wind again.
Man, if we could reverse the wind.
Could you imagine? Would only use
Pride
it for
coming down
ultimate,
on
nothing
D.
else.
Exactly. Coming down in a junk here. They got a front wall, 2 mids, and 2 deeps. And Strike working it through that wall. Oh!
Oh.
Almost another big play by that blonde player.
You could see the disc catch in her fingers and then spin out of them. That is unfortunate, but a great bid attempt.
You see that zone defense forcing that deep look. She was really had to toe that line. Remain in for that. Mantis with the disc here.
Strike with a person D, but really sagging off those handlers. Alright, and a D for Strike. Picking up. Hey, now that it's more shady, we can see the players better. I'm sure that's true for all our audience. Pride's back with their 3-2-2-1. Some people call that Christmas tree.
What
Strike
people?
working through, though.
I'm just kidding. I can see it.
Yeah. Strike's still working it through the wall there. You know, on Zone O, I love Zone O because it's walk-to-mit until it's not, you know? Like right here.
Oh.
Roll for Strike.
Big shot from number
So
55, Courtney Walby, to number 7, Danielle Byers. Those are the shots that tear apart a zone. Those quick blades you can just throw over the entire defense and then have them drop down immediately into the receiver's hands.
How many goals does Danielle Byers have for the Minnesota Strike team? Someone knows.
Too many to count. I wish we had the stats up here.
PUL coming up. Pride fielding. Downwind. Really, that quick disc movement is helping them in this game for sure. Just getting ahead of that Strike defense. Penny Wu with the disc in the goal. Let's go. That was an effort for sure. Taken over.
Wow.
That'll be
I
number
looked down for
22.
3 seconds. Oh. Nope, you go ahead.
Malika. Okay, number 22, Mary Turner, throwing the goal to Penny Wu, number 47, jumping into the end zone.
Another leader
quite
to
a
leader
fast
point.
point.
Mary Turner's been helping us out, leading on the ground there in Columbus. We want to thank the observers who come out. They are paid, but it is a hard and grueling task. Malik and I met on the field last year observing for the International Championship PUL tournament. Pull coming up from
Yeah, observing is a lot of running.
Turns out observing is a lot of running, or at least jogging. Another junk from Pride. They'll keep it up because it's working. Strike's working their way through it, though. The key to his own offense is fakes and patience. And it looks like Strike has both of those.
Big shot from
Big
Maggie
cut coming
Pett.
up. Ooh,
Oh.
but it won't come back in bounds. The disc will come back into play where it went out of bounds. It looks like Dominica Sutherland will tap it in. Working it up the field right away. Again with that quick disc movement. And a D right away from Pride. Big hand block there. Strike did not
This
see
could
that
be
coming.
big.
Calling a timeout.
Another veteran move, the timeout there.
Charlotte
That was
Kerner
Pride.
coming in with a hand
Second
block.
to calm your nerves.
Who had that hand block? Charlotte?
That is number 20, Charlotte Kerner.
Charlotte Kerner.
Could
For
be
those
huge.
unaware, full subs are allowed in PUL games during timeouts, so we may see some new players come out onto the line, try and secure this goal in the last 50 seconds.
We saw this work the first time. See if they can do it again.
Columbus
Tiffany
with the
Lynn with
disc.
that lefty forehand. Very beneficial right in this moment.
Penny Wu.
Oh,
Back to Wu. Centering
Great
and gaining
find.
yards.
Great team defense
Back
by
to
Strike there,
Wu.
shutting off that strike cut.
Wu looking. Resetting. Back to Wu. Gaining yards. Centering. And a goal on the
Wow.
buzzer. That is huge. That is a huge shift in momentum. Pride is
absolutely.
up.
That's going to be assisted by number 6, Corinne Pruitt, to number 4, Rachel Mass, to end the third quarter. Pride 11, Strike 10.
And what a way to end the quarter.
That was my favorite quarter so far. What do you think Strike is talking about right now?
If I had to guess, it's probably a way to stop the Columbus end zone. It seems like the deep shots haven't been working great for Columbus Pride so far, but they've just been able to work it up to the end zone line, and that's where they're scoring most of their shots.
Yeah, if I were the strike coach, I'd be talking about that, how to respond to that junk for sure.
It seems like Strike's done a pretty good job of breaking through the first three in the line in their junk zone, but they're not able to continue the momentum past the next wall. I think if they can do that, they can really just run right past the Pride defense and make up some real ground.
That is the hard part about Zono, is shifting from that, slow, patient mindset to the fast break mindset.
We'll have Strike pulling from downwind now going into this fourth quarter. With Pride up in points right now, if the wind stays where it's been, this may be a way to close out the game for Pride, but anything can happen in these last 12 minutes.
Yeah, not sure if you all watching saw the Austin Torch Portland Rising game last weekend. We saw very much how the game isn't over till it's over. Rising came back from quite a bit of a deficit to win that game in overtime. So Pride doing a great job maintaining the disc, swinging it, gaining yards downfield, just shredding the zone. Oh, hate to see it.
If Strike can secure an upwind break here, that's going to be a huge momentum shift for them. What a grab by 21 Sarah Monshine.
There it is.
Look at that. Nick, you called it.
(11-11) tied up. They came out of that quarter break the way they wanted to.
For the audience at home, that's 21 Sarah Monshine throwing the score to number 00 Alicia Carr, a captain of Minnesota Strike. This is going to represent a huge momentum shift now. Strike gets to play downwind defense against Columbus Pride, trying to work their way upwind on an O point. If Strike can secure another break here, this may be huge for them.
My college coach used to always say, protect the end zone, protect that upwind end zone. It would be very important for Strike to make that upwind point really count by getting this downwind.
They definitely upped their handler defense. Resetting. Sutherland working to get open. Close play there, and now...
Oh! Now going on a piggyback ride. Here's a call.
And a turn. Back to strike.
We've been trying to figure out who this player is. Number 10 for Pride, Risa Umeno. She's been working for Pride both in handler and on defense. Right there on everything. Oh, great grab.
Strike. Knocking on the doorstep. Punching it
It's a
in.
goal. Another break. Whatever was said during that third quarter
And that's a
break,
Minnesota break goal. The score,
Strike really took it to heart.
11, Strike 12.
Pride's going to want to try and score quickly on this downwind 0 point right now so they can put their defense out there and try and rattle off another break to tie the game up. Or actually to take the lead if they score.
Strike pulling. I don't even want to say downwind anymore. Or upwind. How's the wind, Nick?
Again, can't see it directly, but
Still
it
no
seems to have
flag.
chilled out a little bit in the stadium. Yeah. Trying to get a gauge on some hair in the audience.
On some hair.
Yeah, see if their hair is blowing in the wind.
The wind doesn't seem to be as much of a player as it was before. Maybe as the sun is
There's a
the
call.
shade is moved.
Quick call on the field, perhaps before the throw. It is going to stay with Penny Wu. The pick did not affect that throw. Didn't affect that throw either. Great. Quick
Oh,
score.
That's going to be number 47, Penny Wu, to number 6, Corin Champ Pruitt, for the score for Columbus Pride.
So Columbus
Champ, 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 champ. Yeah.
That's exactly what Columbus will want right here. Just quick, fluid movement up the field, and then a nice, easy shot into the end zone. Well, not necessarily easy, but a clean shot into the end zone. And now here, if they can rattle off a break, they can maybe be able to put this game away. Meanwhile, Strike is probably going to be doing the same thing, just trying to put the disc in the end zone as soon as possible and throw their D-line right back out there.
Now, what I want the teams to do is full out celebration. That was a nice little flair there. Champ with that spin. I would love to see some more. These teams got dance moves, some excitement, you know?
Pole was out of bounds there, so they'll center it at the break mark in the center of the field. Columbus back with their 3-2. Is that a 3-2-2? Looks like.
yep, Columbus still with that Christmas tree. It was working.
Playing a bit of catch. We figure out where to pick up from the call. Oh, so close. Oh, wow. Okay. Great. Great heads up D there.
Back to Pride. Pride in the center in their own end zone.
Great break opportunity for Pride. If they can get this here, they get to play defense. Wow, Strike fights upwind.
Strike has ramped up their defense.
Risa putting in work on this point. Great throw. Oh, it looks like we've got a stall call. Throwers have until the T and 10 to release the disc. The mark is counting down those numbers. Appears as if the call was rescinded. Possibly the mark was counting too fast. Rescinded their call.
Risa with the disc to Wu. To Sutherland.
Oh.
Big Huck goes up.
Oh. Ah.
Locked.
Great box out.
Strike.
They're going to want to get it moving fast.
They're cognizant of time.
Great block by number 9, Sarah Helm.
Still with the junk here.
Shot
Big
from Sadie
put
Redding,
from
number 19.
Strike. Ooh, too far. They want to keep it down here now. Strike does.
Questionably a travel on that throw. I would want to rewind it a bit if that had been caught.
Wu with the disc.
Like good momentum.
Manu. To Sutherland.
Oh, unfortunate. Ah!
Goal.
Wow.
Minnesota Strike.
Sneaking it in. Great body awareness. Staying just in bounds.
That's going to be number 55, Courtney Walby, to number 17, Adrian Baker.
Adrian Baker, also known as Hawkins, has been playing Ultimate Frisbee since her first year at UCLA way back in 2007. She has played for Minneapolis Pop. Pull coming up from Strike to Pride.
Contrary to what you might think, 2007 was not 6 years ago. What is time?
Wu
Time
with
is
the
irrelevant.
disc. Big gainer
Great
there.
find.
At least 50 yards. Wu trying to get open. Another big gainer. Working it down the field.
Oh!
Turn.
Great effort going for the disc
behind the
there.
receiver.
If Strike can secure this, that'll put them comfortably ahead. And they will be playing with the wind.
Really have to run that out.
Big gainer there. Wu defending. Pick on the
Pick call
field.
on the field. Do either one of you get the like urge to yell up? Like, oh, you can't hear us.
I've been holding back, Malika, you're right.
Can't see a hand motion here, not sure. Must be a timeout call. Also slightly different from USAU rules. In PUL, timeouts can be called from the person with the disc as well as a designated person on the sideline. And they take effect as
2
soon as it
minutes.
was called.
Two minutes, 45 seconds left in the game. Strike is up by 1. Are they up? 1 break? 2? I think might be on serve.
We're on something.
Strike coming in with the disc. Pride on defense. Gaining yards right away. Strike trying to get open. And they do in the end zone.
I
Yeah.
believe that was a shot from number
Miscue
11,
on
Rachel
defense.
Johnson.
Pride's got to get their heads up and work it out. I think they've been running a kill line already.
Perfect opportunity. Beautiful throw, wide open.
Columbus has got to work here. The clock's against them right now, especially going upwind, but if they can put this point away, they get to play defense with the win.
As we approach the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, the rules change just a bit. The clock will now stop in the last 2 minutes for every call and every out of bounds, including with the scores. And this quarter will end with the buzzer. As soon as the buzzer goes off, the game is over. Or at least the quarter.
Throw goes up from Penny Wu. And tracked down.
Mary Turner, great grab.
Mary Turner. Goal, quick goal for Columbus Pride, just what they needed.
Huge.
Great goal to Rachel Mast. That is exactly what Columbus Pride needed. Now if they can take a break here, we'll have a tie game going into the last 2 minutes.
Curious to see what line they put out.
Sometimes it can be almost harder to score downwind.
True, we've seen today.
If Pride's able to maintain possession.
Very easy to overthrow deep shots or just forget that you are working with the wind and just put it a little too far, too high. No team taking a truly decisive lead this game. It's been very back and forth so far, with Strike leading most of the way.
Yeah, my hands are sweating. The stress. Who's going to come out on top?
Nick, who we got on this line? We got Risa, Dominica, and some others.
Looks like Emmy Schroeder and friends.
And friends. Gaining yards right away. Strike running a vert stack. Really got to get moving. There we go.
Looks like
and
a zone
a drop.
And an easy turn. Okay.
That'll happen. Dominica Sutherland putting it up. And it's blocked. Catch block by Strike. Putting it in play quick.
What defense are we looking at?
This looks like a 3-3-1 actually, with a 3-person wall, a second 3-person wall, and then in one deep. May have moved into more of a person defense here now that they're nearing the end zone.
Ooh.
Huge bid attempt.
They've tightened up on D, it looks like. Maybe finding their matchups still.
The pick call. Pick did affect the throw, so the player will return to the place of the pick.
And a big D
Great
by Pride.
D. Oh,
with
and a foul call.
Looks clean from here.
Yeah. Same. Nick, what do you think?
From here it looked clean, but obviously we're angled behind them, so the hand could have come down and smacked the receiver's hand as they were trying to catch it. Looks like it's going to be contested here. Go back to the thrower.
Nick,
Saw
the
Penny
voice of
Wu on the
reason.
sideline, trying to get the crowd to get up in this last minute here.
Oh. Some Ultimate players say, just don't lie. Some Ultimate players. Not this Ultimate player, though.
Sutherland with the disc. I love Pride creating some big space here.
Ah!
Ooh, but
that was the choice?
foul call.
Was that the choice?
Really looked like the person got the block, and Pride player came behind them. Looks like there's a timeout call for Pride.
The 5 seconds on the clock?
That means they can do a full sub in, and they took advantage of it for sure.
Oh, wow.
Penny Wu coming on the field.
Tiffany Lim, Mary Turner, and Pruitt.
The fourth quarter ends with a buzzer beater, not with an end of possession. So we have 5 seconds left.
Do we think we'll get Penny Wu putting it up to someone deep? Sure hope so.
Absolutely. There's 5 seconds. Is there any other choice?
All right, maybe Penny Wu's going deep. Telling her receivers what she
Hail
wants.
Mary to Mary, possibly.
We can only hope. And it looks like there is actually 8 seconds on the clock.
Oh, excuse me.
Penny Wu, what's she gonna do? Get it back to Wu.
Sure.
Oh,
no!
shoot, that's tough.
You
That's
hate
it.
to
That's the
see
game.
it. Oh.
Did that even? I don't know if that counted. I think the buzzer went off before that throw.
Regardless, that block is going to
Wow.
end the game.
They did their best.
That's it. Minnesota Strike with their debut win. 14, Columbus Pride 13. Could it be 15? TBD.
It did seem like the buzzer went off before that last throw. And that's a wrap.
And a nail biter of a game. Woo!
Truly.
My hands and feet are sweating.
You know, the
I
PUL,
can only
they
imagine
put
how
on
the
a
players are feeling.
quality product here on the field.
Quality. Oh, fans at home, thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the game as much as we did. If you happen to be around Columbus, sounds like there is a after party.
I can confirm it will be at the Seventh Sun Brewery downtown in Columbus.
Join us tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, for Minnesota Strike playing Indianapolis Red. That will be live here on the PUL YouTube channel. That's tomorrow, 1 p.m. Your Sunday afternoon plans. Thanks for joining us. We'll be signing off. Stratton here with the PUL, joined by
Malika Smoot, also UL. And possibly Nick, who is signed off already.
We'll see you all tomorrow.